Hi everybody. Sorry, I was just checking some levels and doing some last minute fiddles.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry, I was just checking some levels and doing some last minute. All right, at least my audio works, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna let Lily out. Let me test this audio level for me. Check this out.
Changes with my mood. I'm gonna play you another song about stuff that happened, unfortunately. I really don't have that many of these songs where this happened, but here's another one. This is called Two. Those late days were full of pain. Neither of us saying what we wanted to say, and every ask felt like a trap. Trying to negotiate for more than we had, and I get it, you were going through it, but I was too, and I know you knew it. Some things die right on the line, but you're the one I let go first. Why was I the one dragging the hearse? I never wanted to be in charge of you. You never quite believed that I could love you. Took both hands off the wheel in high-speed traffic, then pointed at me like I made it happen. It's not my fault, he said. So why did I think the whole time that you were sleeping in this bed? I thought that you were sleeping in this bed. Crying in fights, no light in your eyes. Created an environment where life couldn't thrive, but the records will show I'm the one who left her at the story. I'm so easy, you always knew this was me to lose me. Some things die right on the line, but you're the one who let go first. Why was I the one dragging the hearse? I never wanted to be in charge of you. You never quite believed that I could love you. Took both hands off the wheel in high-speed traffic, then pointed at me like I made it happen. It's not my fault, he said. So why did I think the whole time that you were sleeping in this bed? I thought that you were sleeping in this bed. I think my greatest crime is knowing we probably couldn't go the distance. Thought if I just hoped hard enough that we would come unstuck. Now it's in a safe and doesn't mean anything. I never wanted to be in charge of you. You never quite believed that I could love you. Took both hands off the wheel in high-speed traffic, then pointed at me like I made it happen. It's not my fault, he said. So why did I think the whole time that you were sleeping in this bed? I thought that you were sleeping in this bed. I thought that you were sleeping in this bed. I thought that you were sleeping in this bed.
And welcome on in. So that is Blue. Sorry, that's Two. We were editing Blue next. So I just wanted to give people a sense on what we're doing. I'm just pulling up chat here on a second screen so I can see if anybody is chatting. But welcome on in. I know it's a pop-up stream on a Wednesday. I don't even usually do pop-up streams to begin with. I haven't done them in a little bit. I very rarely do them on Wednesday, so I don't know how many people are going to come through, but that is fine. I just wanted to showcase some of the editing. This project here, for people who don't know that it might be new to this edit, I've been working with Emily Henry the last 2 years on filming live concerts that are performed here live at my house. And last year we had an indoor concert. It was fabulous. It was supposed to be to celebrate 10 years of our marriage, me and Liz, and so it was a wonderful thing. We were going to do a picnic thing outside. It poured, so we moved it inside. The acoustics were really cool. My daughter talked a lot, so we got a lot of that in the audio pickup, but we shot it from 3 different angles, GoPro showing the whole room. We had one that was picking up the audio as a microphone, but also shooting it from the side, and then we also had a live stream that we live stream it on Emily's channel. It was a really fun project. I edited that all together. That's on my YouTube channel. And then we decided that was last year's tour, and we were one of the first stops on that tour. And then this year we were we were the last stop on the first part of her tour. And she's doing a tour kind of split. The first part that was in the spring, and then the second part that'll be later in the year. And she's doing some other tours in between as well. So this is the house tour concert. And she was able to come back, and it was a beautiful day, so we got to do the outdoor concert that we had always wanted to do. And so you can see here, this was the first edit we put together. I've been practicing doing Instagram Reels since people seem to really like those better than long form YouTube content in today's day, so which is fine. So I'm moving some screens around real quickly. Trying to figure out the best place to put some of this doc information. Anyway, so it was really fun. You can see here we were shooting 2 different angles. We had the live stream, so Emily brought her computer over. We got a camera set up on a tripod, and got like crowd reaction and a couple of other things as well. And see down here, I cropped the stream to show different things. This is the uncropped look. So you see Emily, some of the crowd, and the merch table, and her performance. And it was a beautiful day, as you can see. I also shot it. You can see it on this angle here, the wide angle HD version that was shot in cinematic mode. I was trying that out on the iPhone 16, and it picked up really beautifully. And so eventually I do want to make a long form video like I did for the other one, where I showcase the full shot wide and put it on YouTube, since we did get most of it. I did have a couple of camera glitches, and so I did miss some stuff at the very beginning and some stuff in the middle, but the stream did catch everything, so we can always edit between those 2 angles and then use the microphone from stream, which is arguably not as good as the microphone on my iPhone, but that's fine. We can sort of intersperse different angles and different sound, and so that is kind of where we're starting. So I released 2 as sort of to commemorate Emily's final show, and we posted it on she shared it on her Instagram as well, and so that was the first release. And then people that were at the concert and other friends in the community have asked if we could do Blue, because it was great, and a lot of people, one of their very favorite songs. So you just saw 2, which was the one that we've already released on Instagram. This is the one that's actually going to be released later today. So this one is Blue. I'm going to show this edit now, and then we can take a look at some of the other footage and decide. Part of what I want to do today is figure out which other songs I want to choose. She performed 12 songs, amazing. I think that 12 Instagram clips is too much, although I think they could all be turned into Instagram videos. So I'm trying to figure out maybe the top 5 to turn into Instagram clips, or maybe 3. So if people come on in later in the stream, they can give their thoughts on that. So I'm going to build out some time codes and find out the best footage, and then kind of narrow it down to which ones we would like to do. I have a list on my computer of some of Liz's and my favorites from just in general that she performs times, and then we will try to find those time codes in here. So we are shooting these are vertical edits because again they're going to go on Instagram. Eventually, again, I want to make a horizontal one, but we'll probably re-edit that and stuff like that. I'm gonna put you guys on BRB for just 1 second. Hold on, and I will be right back with you. I'm gonna let that go to voicemail. But anyway, I will contact that person back in a little bit. Anyway, so we will. I just want to play Blue for a second, and you guys can check that out, and I will be right back.
I believe in my muscle memory. This is a request. That's why this is happening. I wrote this song about Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Love that guy. He specifically, this is his character arc from his show called Loki. But if you don't know anything about what I'm talking about, it's just a reluctant redemption story. So this is called Blue. I got the ending I deserved. I watched it happen. Couldn't have stuck the landing worse. I watched it happen, and now from down at the bottom, I look up and see. I would have torn the world apart. I wanted something, couldn't have told you what it was, but I wanted something, and heaven held the bitter pill that tried to feed itself to me, and now without any option, I look up and see blue. I see blue. Did you know it's blue? And I try to shield my eyes. Never knew it could be this bright. Never thought that in all my life this view's something I could have. And I try to shield my eyes, going blind, staring right at the horizon line. I've never seen that. I guess I've never seen the sky. I see Real good.
So backstory to that is my kids were building a fort and it fell over at that exact moment. But anyway, so great. I love this video. I think it's perfect. I'm actually going to set it to render here in a little bit, and but I do want to take a look at the other song listings that were in there as well, and try to pick what times they would be in there. So let me just take a look. I had a list here, 2 in blue, and then 3 of the following group. So Why Waste Time, Sisyphus, Yes, and How It Feels, and Reach Out. So we're going to try to pick 3 out of those 5 songs. So I'm just figuring out the order in which they actually happened. Let me stop this screen share. Share entire. I'm going to share the entire screen, which will be a little bit easier. You'll be able to see a bit more of what I'm trying to do. Did that work? Can you guys see? Yeah. Wow. All right. All right. So Sisyphus came before Why Waste Time. And yes. Oh, sorry, Sisyphus. Why Waste Time? Hey, Sisyphus, Why Waste Time? Yes, and was towards the end. How It Feels. The sound. Okay. So the sound is before, and then Tomb is after Blue. So that one is going to be the easiest one for us to find. So, all right, let's get into this edit here. And okay, cool. So we're going to duplicate the blue layer. So this is the project for blue. So that's the first step. And then I'm going to just name it real quick. And we're going to double click this. Now we've got a tomb edit. So we're going to zoom into this layer. And I'm going to take out these final edits. We're going to go here. Okay, so 2009 reveal in browser, reveal in Finder. Downloads Robbie's files. Here you go. All right, so this number was 20095, so that's where we were.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. All right, so we're gonna make some edits here. We're gonna have to time sync those again, but that will be fine. I'm gonna make an edit here and here. We're gonna delete all of this. This will let me. Okay. We're going to start a new timeline over here. But let me sort of link the audio files to each other. This is going to have to be extended. All right, so I'll show you guys how we try to figure out how to sync the audio, which is always a little bit tricky. First of all, let's hear what we've got, at what point we are in this. trying to see when she comes back up. So, all right, that's gonna be right there. So that's a good visual cue, which will be helpful. And then so about here. So we'll start there and see how close that is. All right, so.
All right.
It's close.
I'm just gonna play a few more.
All right. See if that syncs up correctly.
A few more for you.
All right. So now I think we are pretty close with syncing up those two elements. So let me find where we're going to start the video now.
Good to you?
That is, you want to do it. It's good for me.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. We're gonna start with the most bummer town and then sort of like.
For that, but I just wanted you to.
This is another song I wrote about a fictional thing that I love. This is the Gideon the Ninth books by.
I love her description at the beginning of this. So I think I'm going to keep this in here. So I'm just seeing where we are at there.
Okay. This is another song I wrote about a fictional thing that I love. This is the Gideon the Ninth books by Tamsin Muir. We got some fans in the audience. I was informed by Goodreads that I've read this book 5 times. Man, it's good. The elevator pitch on these books is lesbian necromancers in space. But that tells you nothing about the vibe. And I wanted to write a song that made me feel the way finishing this book made me feel. So, I'm sorry. This is called Tomb. Do you remember when I get mad at you for stupid things, like when you tried to kill me? Things were better then, or at least easier. All I knew was wherever you were, I'd be, for better or worse. When you said it was forever, you didn't understand, and I didn't either. We were both just kids. We were both just kids. But now I'm in the river, and now I understand the shape of forever. I know what this is. I know what this is. It's a tomb.
It's so beautiful. All right, Tomb is one of my absolute favorite songs. It's actually one of my requests, so that's why I definitely wanted to include it in one of the videos that we're going to release. I don't necessarily know the order in which we will release them. I'm going to kind of see what we've got. I'm also thinking about making some MP3s from this because this is such a great audio recording. So I hope it's coming through okay for you guys out there in the stream. Trying to find out the best angle here for this.
We were always playing part.
I'm gonna cut the secondary stream audio one.
It's a tomb, can't you see it? We were lying in the dark. We were always playing parts. We were always gonna do this. Do you remember when I picked a fight with you? It felt good, like poking a sore muscle. When we come round again. tune, it's a tune, it's a tune for our hearts. We were always gonna do this, we were always playing parts. It's a tune, can't you see it? All the cold stone and the dark. We were always playing parts, we were always gonna do this.
Lily's like, wait a minute, that was me barking. Yes, it was you barking and ruining a beautifully peaceful song. She's right here. She can't tell. She was wagging when she was hearing her own bark.
It's a tune, it's a tune, it's a tune for our hearts. We were always gonna do this, no, we never stood a chance. It's a tune, can't you see it? We're lying in the dark, no, we never stood a chance.
By the way, they want you to mention that that was part of the book. Yeah.
I'm being told to mark it. I do. So I do run a book club. If you don't, how many people know what Patreon is? You know? Okay, we don't have to do all this then. I've got one of those. I've got a Patreon, and at every tier, I release original songs that are otherwise nowhere else onto my Patreon. At this point, it is the largest place to get my original music because I have a lot of unreleased songs. And I also have a book club on there where we read, just sort of so far, queer sci-fi and fantasy, and we just did that book, Gideon the Ninth, and it was awesome. Many tears, many tears.
That song is Patreon exclusive, right?
That song is a Patreon exclusive. Thank you so much, Robbie.
Yeah.
You can't listen to it unless you join my Patreon. You guys are really good at this. Thank you very much. For reasons that have nothing to do with anyone else, I've decided to play Yes and.
All right, so that is good. So Yes and is one of these groupings. So tune is good. There's a dog barking. So I'm putting in notes here. So this is the first clip here. So Yes and was a fan request. So we're gonna snip that one out too. So let me go up here and we're gonna do some. So duplicate this project. And we're gonna grab Yes and. We're at 616.
Queer sci-fi and fantasy, and we just did that book, Gideon the Ninth, and it was. Oh yeah, I read about them.
Last time she got a donut, this time cheese.
An open cup. This is wow. For two of my beloved community members, technically, it's always nerve-wracking to write for real people. For two of my beloved community members, who technically live around here. Where are they? Am I right? No, it's fine. I'll see them online sometime. Yeah, it's always nerve-wracking to write for real people because fictional characters can't have opinions on whether or not they like the song I wrote about them. So it's nerve-wracking to have to receive real feedback from humans. But they liked this one. So I'm going to play it for you now. This is called Yes And.
So yeah, if you didn't catch it, so chat actually requested to have this song. We were live streaming this, which is the second angle you're seeing down below over in this area. And so anyway, this is Yes And.
Ask for what you need. Reach out for your friends. Whoa. Keep your arms outstretched. Whoa. This is not the end. Whoa. All right, you ready for your part?
Oh wait, it just skipped.
Smart, really smart.
I was like, that's not the right song. Sorry, it skipped.
What if I told you it would always be like this every day? What if I told you you would never catch your breath? Keeping the faith while the world is topsy-turvy. And you count burning 'cause something's always on fire. And the building keeps expanding, blueprints stretching for miles. You said no to that. I would understand, but instead you say yes and. What if I told you it would always be like this every day? Come in our rest to the place we made together. Happy and safe when the world comes knocking. We'll say come on in. There's no reason to be afraid. 'Cause when things are burning, topsy-turvy, you just found your place. So when I turn to you and say let's do what we can, I know you'll say yes and. You always say yes and. What if I told you it would always be like this every day? Work gets heavy, we'll be ready. Snacks and water and smiles. No one comes by. Party's just us tonight. Yeah, I don't have any plans. Guess I'll just yes and. Thank you so much.
Good. Oh, good. All right. Oh, that was a great recording, and I didn't hear any issues or anything. No dogs barking.
You guys are great.
They definitely didn't emote.
I believe it.
All right. We're gonna hit a snap there. Perfect. All right, so the last song, I believe, was Reach Out. Yeah, so we're going to grab that out as well, because I'm going to grab both of these. So we're going to duplicate this project again, and we're going to grab this text there. These are just initial edits. I'm just trying to clip out the different songs and put them on different timelines. This takes up a lot of space on my hard drive, but I will try to whittle it down before I do the full render. So I'll do these clips first, render them, and then eventually do the full concert video later because I don't have enough render space. Because people don't realize this, it takes up a ton of space. That's taken up almost 100 gigabytes of just render storage, just rendering all these different files. So anyway, let's delete these two.
Something else that online can participate in, but also you guys. This song's got a little bit of audience participation involved. This will be my last song today. So if you're down.
So.
Whoa. This song is on my album, The New World, the pink one. And it's called Reach Out.
Flying in a straight line, you took the long way home. You took the long way home. Oh. You keep an eye out, it's the life you know. It's the life you know. Oh. Someone's gone, you can't remember what should happen now. Someone's gone, now without her, things are falling down. The candlelit wall. This is not the end. Whoa, whoa. Only at the top now, you were all so close. You were all so close. Oh. The alarm sounds, it's a song you know. It's a song you know. Oh. Just hold on a little longer till the wall is built. Just hold on, we're stronger than this crushing guilt. Don't bow your head, whoa. You have not lost yourself, whoa. Oh, it's coming, can't avoid it, yeah, it's almost here. You've been running, disappointment for 100 years. Now you have a chance, turn and plant your feet. Here is where you'll stand and ask for what you need. Reach out for your friends, whoa. Keep your arms outstretched, whoa. This is not the end, whoa.
All right, you ready for your part? You guys are so ready. I said, are you ready for your part? Yes. All right, it goes like this, and repeat till the end.
Arms outstretched.
Let me just see, because I was too loud during the stream. I'll be honest, because I was singing along. But I do think I detach audio here. So I'm gonna isolate this audio. I really apologize for the bad singing. That's so cool. So to explain what I'm doing right now is the stream audio picked up me way too loud because it was actually just taking the Mac speaker, the microphone. We actually recorded the whole thing right from the microphone built into the Mac. Not the best quality, but it's fine. 'Cause I want to use the better quality to gather this. Unfortunately, me and my daughter she was sitting in my lap, and so we were singing to it. So, but it picked us up louder than it picks her up. But I could put it at like -5, and then it sounds like crowd audience because you can also pick up other people's audience in the background as well. So that's what you're hearing right now. I don't love my singing, but I think it sounds better than this. Yeah, it just adds a little bit more fullness to it, but I don't even know if I'm... And I'll probably have to go back and listen to this with headphones and normalize the audio and do some like advanced editing and stuff. But
Thank you so much. Thank you for singing. Thank you so much. Thank you for singing. Thank you for listening. My name is Emily Henry. If you sang in chat, and I'm sure you did, thanks for singing along. Yeah, everybody wave at Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Guys, thank you so much for having me.
perfect. So, that is great. I didn't hear any issues with that one either, and definitely normalizing the audio helped. So that one is good. Got Lily Kim over there. She is sleeping. We've got just a few more minutes left on stream. I think maybe about 10, 15 more minutes, and then I got to jump to a meeting. But this has been super fun. I've gotten a lot of video editing in here. I'm thinking about doing more of these sort of work with you all streams. I know that there hasn't been a lot of people in chat, but that's fine. I didn't let anyone know I was doing this really. So in the future, I might give more of a notice. I had an hour free that I could do this, and I thought it would be a good opportunity, especially it's a big week. People that don't know, my son is graduating first grade this week, and so he'll be a second grader. This summer I will be watching him and Zara, and I'll have some help, but I won't be able to do that many streams because there'll be kids, obviously, in the studio man cave, which is fine. I am thinking about maybe this Friday doing a co-stream with my son. I have to ask Liz if she's okay with that. We might play a video game live on stream, so stay tuned. That might be from like about this time, like 10 to 11:30, 10 to 11:30 or so. And so just be like an hour and a half, maybe 9:30 to 11:30. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to Zach and I will have to get Zara to school first, and then once she's at school, then we could have a little bit of fun maybe. And so that's a possibility. I haven't decided what we would play yet. It would be a Switch game. And yeah, he really loved doing that a couple of months ago for Pokemon Day. And so I'm not going to do it a lot, especially when his sister is around. I don't necessarily want her on stream, but I thought that I might still bring him back in addition. And so yeah, and all right, let's see how many, maybe I can get one more edit in here real fast. So yes, and reach out were both great. So those are definitely possibilities. So let's go back to our set list here. So we made this set list. It's on setlist.fm. People don't know what setlist.fm is. It's a really cool website. I'll give a little quick plug for it. And we'll go to my page. I've now seen 142 different artists, and with Linkin Park being my most recent this concert actually, Emily's was the most recent, but these are the two most recent concerts. And so I've now seen Emily 4 times here. So Laurel House concert, Casa de Bardo, which is our nickname for this house, and then Jam and Java. So yeah, so I've attended a bunch of different concerts over the years, and so I enjoy being able to go through and list them. So I actually put little stats about each one, who picked which song. Emily did such a nice job of, she picked 12 of our songs that we requested and one from chat. We had actually created a little list of like each person's top 4 favorite songs. So Zara, myself, Liz, and Zach, we each kind of gave a few. Zach had 3, I think, but Zara may have had 4 or 5. But anyway, so we each had our own top picks of Emily's songs. Emily loved how different they all were. And yeah, so she then, I think on the day, just went through and just like she does an all request live show. Actually, later today at noon, I wish that I was on a little bit longer. That would rate into her. But go check out Emily Henry Music on Twitch. And she's fantastic. And so she does an all request live show of her music. And so she's kind of used to picking some different songs from different people. And so she made this awesome set list. Stoplight, which is one of Zach's favorite songs. We listen to that almost every day going to school. That was a really fun one. We had Family, which was one of Liz's top picks, which is a great one. We actually used that as a soundtrack for a YouTube video when we were doing our tour of the Northeast. We picked songs, and I'll show that actually. It's kind of a cool thing. So if you go to my YouTube channel, I know I don't talk about it a lot, but I have over 645 videos now on YouTube. We're actually live on YouTube. We live stream, simul stream, whenever we are live on Twitch, because Twitch is being a little stingy with keeping VODs up permanently, and so now we will keep a record of chat and everything live on there. We also have different concert videos. My most recent concert video here with Linkin Park, actually not these are my more recent ones, but one of the most recent ones actually hit 4,000 views, which is exciting. I haven't had one go over 4,000 views in a couple of years. You also can find my scuba, underwater, and my family and music vlogs. So one of these family music vlogs from right here, I believe it is this one. Let's see if I'm right.
Can move mountains. It's funny how I forget sometimes.
So real quickly, What I did was we went through all these 10 states in a couple of weeks with our kids. And so we highlight each state. We did some geotagging. We caught some Pokemon in each state. We also shot some video and did a selfie in each one. So it's kind of like, and we also went to a children's museum or some fun activity for each kid. And you can see how little Zara is here. This is at Sesame Place, which was in Pennsylvania. And then our last stop was actually in Delaware at a children's museum, which was really awesome. And we used that song Family.
Each other the night that we became friends. And like
So I'll talk over it a little bit. This was a really cute video, and I love it, showing them back then. So Liz fell in love with the song after I used it for this, and so it's always been really important for her. And this is actually on her acoustic album. So Emily has a lot of different albums. Some of the other ones were on what she affectionately calls the Pink album, which is called The New World. But then she also has an acoustic album, which this one is on. And it was actually got to be picked by all of her fans which songs she would put on it, which one of the fans' favorites that didn't make the other album that was fully produced. And it was cool because a Kickstarter, I think, helped fund both of them. So look at little Zara, she's so small. This is 2 years ago this summer. So it may have been some fish. Anyway, just wanted to show a little bit of that. So if you guys want to see, it's on the Family Music Vlog. So that was part 4. It starts in part 1, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, then Massachusetts and Maine. That's a fun one because you meet Carly Sings, who's a former Twitch streamer and one of my current mods. And then we went to a farm, New Hampshire, and then Vermont. New Hampshire, we visited friends, really close friends of ours. And then Vermont, we stayed at a farm. And New Jersey, we got to see Primordial Sounds, Andy. So another one of our mods on this channel. So that was super fun. Anyway, back to the set list here. So that was then The Sound, which is one of my top picks. Then there was Sisyphus, which Liz loves, and I think that's going to be, assuming there aren't any issues with Lily barking. That was such a beautiful song. I would love to clip that one. Why Waste Time is Zara's favorite song. She sings it all the time, so I'd really like to clip up that one. Alice was fun, and so she told a fun story before that, and it's one of Zara's favorite songs. She had 2 Zara picks in a row. Light 'Em Up, one of my favorite songs, then 2, which we had played earlier, we'll see if how it feels turned out. I think that's a great one as well. Blue, we saw earlier. That one's going to be out later today. So if you want to do us a favor, like that on Instagram and share that when that comes out this afternoon. And then Tomb, which we edited, yes, and we edited, and Reach Out, we edited today. So with that, I think we're going to I'm seeing if there's anybody I want to rate out. I may just end stream today, just because I've got to run to a meeting, and I usually like to hang out if I'm going to be in a raid. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in, whether they're catching it live or on the VOD. I realize this was a weird time. I didn't let anybody know that I was doing it, so I didn't expect too many people to show up. But it was still fun to be held accountable. Also, recap the fun concert that we had with Emily. I may come back on and edit a couple more of these in the upcoming week if I have time. I may do a pop-up stream on Friday, a video game stream. We'll have to see about that. That's to be determined. So make sure that your notifications are turned on. If you're following us on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you are on our Facebook, make sure you like this post. And I really appreciate everyone for tuning in and being a part of this fun stream. We had a bunch of different people lurking throughout the stream here. I just wanted to do about an hour-long stream, and it's 57 minutes, and it's a really good time to wrap up. Just to recap what we were able to do today. 2 is the video that's already been released. You can see that on mine and Emily's Instagram page. Blue is the one that we're going to be releasing later today, hopefully. I'm going to hopefully render that soon. We got Tomb, which we edited, and that turned out awesome. And I just need to do some final clips on that, but it sounded really good. Yes, and was great. So I really liked how that one turned out. So that was in this segment right there. And then we have Reach Out, which was the final one from the show. And so there we go, and some crowd shots. So again, I might do some touch-ups and edits and maybe make some fine-tuned details. Maybe I'll do that live on stream. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it and just post them on Instagram. Still trying to narrow down exactly which one of these videos we're going to release. I'd like to do maybe between 3 and 5, depending on how they turn out. And then the rest of them, I'm going to make a whole longer, so some of these might not see the light of day, but I will be making a longer form one on YouTube, and there's a chance that I may post more of these on YouTube as well. And maybe if a lot of people like them, I'll post more than 5 on Instagram. So we shall see. With that, I think, sorry. I'm going to end the stream, and thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a Pokemon in chat. Let me catch that real fast. Let me see here. So people are watching on other platforms. This is what Twitch looks like, and yeah, so this is what Mod View looks like. I moderate a lot of different channels and things like that. So, see, I can see that we have some lurkers here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And with that, I think we will end our stream. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if I don't see you, hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And we might, again, Friday, maybe a pop-up stream. A little update on the podcast. The last podcast was up on all platforms. It was a really wonderful show. We had Ryan, that E Flat Guy, on, Adrian and Gil talk about hockey in the second hour. And in the first hour, we talked about going to the Defenders game, which was really fun. And so Tim and Champ came on to talk about that. And then Champ talked about a wide variety of sports. We did like a rapid fire 30-minute segment for segment 2 on that. So those VOD is up. That might be the season finale of Sports on the Hill podcast, unless the Defenders win their playoff game. So they're playing Sunday at 6. They win that game. We will be back on air for a bonus episode of the season where we'll recap that and preview the championship, and also talk about the Stanley Cup Finals and the NBA Finals, which are getting started this week. If they don't win, that was the last podcast, but I still might do some more pop-up shows. So yeah, stay tuned for Friday. Stay tuned. I might do one next week as well. And yeah, it should be super fun. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you, Lily, for being my co-host, and we'll talk to you all soon.